Welcome back, guys. We've advanced to 1940 now, so we're still, all my ships are still the 1906 ships. So for some reason the cost has gone up. I've got a feeling it's these recurring research things that go up forever that are increasing the cost, because it didn't start happening until I started getting these recurring buffs. So I think they might automatically apply and obviously automatically add the extra cost on. So I don't actually know. But yeah, so 1906 ship, it's the same as in the last video. And we're against 1940 ships. So let's have a look at the Germans. They've only got 105 ships, so that's good. We're not going to end up having a 1 FPS battle. So unfortunately I've only got the Germans and the Austro-Hungarians that I can fight. I don't know what happened to the Italians' economy. It just never grew. It's been like this for 30-40 years. Look at mine, because I haven't been fighting. That's hilarious. Okay, so we're going to be able to test out two different ships. One against the Germans, one against the Austro-Hungarians. So I'm going to use this base ship, and then this 1915 15-incher, I reckon. But I've also made a Mark V 12.9-incher with the cheapest armour. So it's obviously got better technology than this one with Mark V guns, but it's a lot cheaper than all of these others, like say for example this one that's 12.9-incher. That's 34, almost 35 million. This is only 20.6 million. And that's the armour quality, and obviously with the reduced armour quality you don't have as much weight to put armour on. So it's got less armour and less armour quality, but it's got better or equal armament. So it'll be interesting. I'm gonna use this one and this one in this next two videos, just to see how this 1906 and 1915 get on. But then I think what I'm going to do is do this 1929 15.9-incher, and then I'll do this 1936 12.9-incher and see how them two get on. I did design a 14-incher at Mark V, but I couldn't get I couldn't increase the diameter by 0.9, and I only got 17% barrel length, but it's so much worse accuracy than the 12.9-incher that I just can't see the 14-incher ever being worth it. You either go for 12 or jump straight to 15. 13 and 14 are just simply not worth it in my opinion. So yeah, so we're going to try the base ship first. This is a 1906 ship against 1940 ships, so let's see how we get on. Now, I don't actually know if they've got any doom stacks. I haven't actually looked at anything what they've got. Okay, they haven't got, what's this here? Ah, there we go, so he has got one. So what's that, 23, 42, so he's got virtually all of his ships in this doom stack here. Yeah. So I think 33 ships would probably be enough against that. How many have I got? What's that? 40, 43. So I could do 43 if I wanted. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I'll do that. Have I just... Oh, I've just moved the 10 over. Oops. I was meant to click on Rosyth. So that is 22, I believe. So what did I want? 43. So 21. And then move the rest to there. So we can have 3 groups of 43. So hopefully we'll be able to get a Doomstack battle with this one. We've got 3 chances. Obviously we need to start the war with them, but that won't take long. We're at minus 78, so hopefully in the next 2 or 3 turns. Ah, yeah, I just thought I might have to exit and re-enter to get the updated power projection, because I was on limited, so I'm probably still getting the limited power projection numbers rather than the sea control numbers. Yeah, it's gone from 30 something to 140. Right. I didn't get negative relations. Why? Why did I not get negative relations with them then? Right, let's move one of these into the Baltic. There we go, minus 10 in the Baltic. Pretty amazing that 140,000 power projection wasn't enough. Where? There. Okay. So next turn should trigger it. There we go. Start a war with Germany. And then... where are you? Where did he go? God knows. I'm sure he'll show his face at some point. Is that him there? There he is. Right then. Fingers crossed we get a battle with him. Happy days. Right, so I'll count up how much points he's got, or how much cash he's got in his fleet after the battle. For now, let's just see if this 1906 ship can compete. So that was the last time I refitted this ship, was in Oh, I haven't refitted it. I designed it in 1906. So yeah, this was the very first ship that I designed in 1906 with no refits. Right, so they've got 60, 72, 82, 85, 87, 93 ships. Okay. Right, I think I am going to turn the avoid off just at the beginning, just to get them all moving. And then I'll turn it back on again to get them all spread out. So as I manoeuvre around a bit, they'll all break up. But these are the ones who are going to get shot first anyway, and they're pretty spread out, so I shouldn't be at any risk of collateral fire really. Let's see how we get on. What range was that? So about 11 kilometers I saw him at, so I've got a pretty decent vision range. 11 kilometers on a torpedo boat. So I shouldn't have any vision issues against any of the ships really. Or at least I don't believe so. So it looks like they've got long-range torpedoes now, so that's the only threat really, is the long-range torpedoes probably. So I'll probably take some casualties here, but these ships are not very expensive, so I'm perfectly happy taking casualties to dish out punishment to them. So let's have a quick look, see how much these ships cost. So his light cruiser costs the same amount as my battleship. Okay. His destroyer almost costs the same amount as my battleship. His battleship costs, whoa, 10 times as much as mine. 10 times as expensive. Oh, we have issues. And he's still only got a 12.4 inch main gun. Had an ammo debt there, unfortunately. Be interesting to see what the victory points are going to be worth for my losses compared to theirs. It's not exactly easy to figure out the system for the victory points. I think it's related to how many ships you've got in the actual battle versus theirs. And it might also be how many ships you've got in your entire navy versus theirs, but I've not been able to identify a particular formula. I think it comes down to cost anyway, but I don't actually know. So I think at this point it might actually be worth getting some torpedo defense, because obviously 1940, their main attack is going to be torpedoes. So it makes sense getting some torpedo defense by 1940. But I didn't need it in 1930. And obviously I designed this ship all the way back in 1906, so we could always try and design a new ship with torpedo defense, see how much it costs. See how much weight it costs, I mean. It might be worth reducing some armour for torpedo defense, I don't actually know. Well, we definitely get some serious lag when we sink some of the ships. Well, offensively, I think they're doing a pretty fine job. Obviously, I'm taking some losses to the torpedoes, but I think with the amount of damage that I'm doing to them, pretty sure I'll be in the red. That one's only 32 million, so it looks like they've got a mix of expensive ships and cheap ships. So the battle cruisers are 32 million. Oh. And the battleships are 150 million. Looks like my lead ship has been taken out, so I'm going to need to quickly designate a new lead ship. Oh no, it hasn't. Oh, it was that one. I thought it was this one. Well, they're doing a pretty damn good job taking out the enemy ships. Not bad for a 1906 pre-Dreadnought. Most of these are completely unharmed. It'll be interesting to see what the damage breakdown is. Yeah, 45,000 from torpedoes. So half of what I've received is from torpedoes. Just under half. But I don't know how much less I would have taken with torpedo blisters. Because I'm still going to take a significant amount. So I don't know whether it's worth... yeah, there might be. I mean, torpedo protection 1, or whatever it's called, anti-torp 1, is actually really good, so... But would it protect from ammo detonations? I highly doubt it. So we're starting to run low on ammo now. We might be able to finish him off with the 7.9 inches. I mean, now that we're running low on ammo, I could just end battle if I wanted. But it's looking like all they've really got left is light cruisers and... well, light cruisers really. We might have something else dotted around, but I think we'd be able to take out the light cruisers with the 7.9 inches. It was a shame that we've lost a ship. But I don't think it's going to make too much difference to the outcome. But you never know. The victory points are rather strange sometimes. That is unfortunate. They're going and picking on the ones who got crippled earlier on. I probably should have ended battle when I had the chance earlier on. Would have saved a couple of losses, but... So their armoured cruisers are actually more expensive than my ships. Wonder, yeah, so it's put the actual cost of my ships up, even though I haven't refit them. So hopefully it's giving me the recurring buffs as well as the recurring costs. Because that would be a bit annoying if you only got the cost increase without a refit and not the buff itself. Because most technology, you actually need to refit the ship to get the effects. So yeah, if this shows anything, it shows that I need more than reduced shell ammo. I just need standard shell ammo and potentially better torpedo protection. But I don't know whether it's worth reducing the armor to get the torpedo protection. Because I mean, I've got quite a lot of deck armor. I suppose I could reduce that and get torpedo 1, anti-torp 1. I don't know, we'll have a look. We'll see what the battle results are and then maybe have a look at changing the design of the latest one that I did with the Mark 5 12 inches. So I've basically, I'm out of ammo now. I'm hoping I can just take this out, but not sure. Yeah, just lost sight of him. Oh well, that'll do. Let's have a look, see what the damage is. Okay, they only got 1,300 for my 10 battleships. So my battleships are only worth 137 points. Oh dear. So yeah, this is ridiculous. 1906 ships. Absolutely wrecked them in combat, 74 to 10. 50,000 crew losses to 8.6. 37,000 victory points to 1,300. And a lot of money. A lot of money that I've just sunk. I'm not even going to bother counting it up. But, I mean, just with the battleships, let's say it's 140 times by 6, 604, 624. So, 840 million just from the battleships. Add these two in, that's 900 million. And then obviously all of these. So yeah, you're looking at approximately 1.2 billion. Yeah, probably along the lines of 1.2, 1.3 billion worth of kills versus 150 million. So virtually 10 to 1. And that's my 1906 ship. So it'd be interesting to see what the difference would be if I used the other ships. Obviously the other ships cost more. And now that I know the damage that the torpedoes do, I don't know whether it'd be worth that extra cost without the torpedo protection, because I'm not going to bother doing this, I'll just auto-resolve it. So yeah, I'll end this video now. I'll start a battle with the other nation that had 100 or so ships, I think it was Italy. And then we'll try the 1915 15-inch gun ship on the next video. So yeah, 1906, absolutely wrecked him. Let's see if the 1915 ship does any better. So cheers for watching guys, take care, I'll see you soon.